I want to make this process easy for you. So what I've gone over here is just 40 minutes worth of initially how you start to get clients. I'll talk a little bit more about this, but Boss Club is 18 hours of this training, okay? So there's a lot more I have done to help you build a successful grant writing business. It's more than just getting clients. It's about a lot of different things that you're going to do for yourself as well. So Grant Writing Boss Club, the membership goes so far beyond that 18 hours of training, but I am going to tell you more about that in a moment. We also have monthly support meetings, a Slack community where we help each other, answer each other's questions, give advice, review each other's materials, written materials, and give feedback. And I really think it is the most supportive, interactive, and accessible grant writing consultant community you're going to find. We have 6 live virtual workshops. They are each 3 hours apiece, and they're all recorded. And then you can access them at any time. So if you're not able to make it live, you can watch the recording. You can ask us questions to address beforehand and that week's, all of that. It includes 6 comprehensive workbooks. So the one we just shared with you for free, plus 5 more. I have them printed out here. These are all digital downloads that you'll get when you join the Boss Club, and you'll get these immediately, so you don't have to wait for it to start. You get 11 templates, everything from service sheets, contracts, standard operating procedures, budgets, and it's like stuff to make it look nice, like this. It's not a Word template, right? It's like a nice design template. You get the monthly check-in and support calls and a completion certificate and logo that you can put on your business card, on your website, anything else, your service sheet. You get access to the Boss Club workspace on Slack. You get this is huge, a 1-year membership to Grant Writing Made Easy. That's my full comprehensive grant writing class. So if you don't know how to write grants yet, that is going to teach you to write the grants. Search for grants, evaluate grants, write and submit grants, and that comes with 2 workshops a month just to help you with your writing. So you get a 1-year membership to that. Normally a lifetime membership is $500. So there's that. You also get free Grant Writing Boss merch. So I just did some newly designed merch. Here's a sticker for your laptop, because believe me, stick that on the back of your laptop, go to a coffee shop, and people are going to ask you about what you do. And a boss party at the end of the 6 weeks. On the 7th week, we actually have a boss party. So it's technically 7 weeks, because I want to celebrate all the successes that you are going to have as a grant writing boss. So let's talk about what you learned, because some of you all are asking questions here, and I'm telling you what we went over today is just the tiny tip of the iceberg. So class begins November 5th. That's a Friday, 10 to 1 p.m. Central, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central. And again, these will all be recorded, so you can go back and access them at any time. Yeah, sorry, I was reading the comments for a second. Week 1 is narrow in on your genius and design your services. So it's an expansion on what we just went over today, going deeper, learning some advanced techniques. And during the actual workshop, you not only learn like you just did now, you actually get time to work on the things live together, and then we can review and go over them and talk through them with each other. It's amazing. So you're going to learn how to figure out what you're really good at, how you can package your services in the most appealing way. I'll share my tried and true practices, even old service sheets from the past 6 years, explaining how I did my services, pricing, all of that. And so using my method, you are going to get your client or sign a new one within 30 days. Okay, that is the goal. That's what I'm trying to help you do. I'll also share my strategies, for designing client services and pricing, like I said, which have evolved a lot over the years. And I'll really show you the behind the scenes of my business. So right now, I just got a new client this morning before I even came here. And what I eventually want you to do is not have to work to get new clients. And that's what I've been doing. Show you a way that brings in new clients without you having to do those 6 steps that I just told you about. Because guess what? I don't do those anymore. I haven't done those for a while. And so this client came to me without me searching for her. She just came to me and said, I really want to work with you, and I'm ready to go. And I'm sharing those processes and how that's going and how I'm looking for new clients. Well, not looking, but like bringing in new clients, onboarding them with my Boss Club members in the Slack workspace and in our monthly meetings like right now. So you'll get access to that as well. Week 2 is called Get Legit. Set up your business, create rock solid contracts, and protect yourself. This is my father-in-law. He is a super experienced, 30 years plus business attorney, and he helped me create contracts for you all and subcontracts that you can use if you're contracting out with other people. So they're good. They're if you send those out, you're not going to be worried that something bad is going to happen. There's going to be a loophole or whatever. Like, these clients are going to help protect you. He's also going to tell you how to set up your business, different ways to set it up, different advantages and disadvantages to that. And that's one thing about the Boss Club is you get experts besides me, like guest experts you would normally have to hire and pay a lot of money for their work. And so he's going to be coming to talk to everybody. Then we have Stephanie Skrazalski. She is a fractional CFO. So she's a chief financial officer for nonprofits and businesses just around the world. She is brilliant. She will transform your finances, and she is going to teach you to create financial freedom and wealth for yourself and everybody that you work with. So she's got templates. We have budget templates. We have a profit first spreadsheet, and she's going to teach you how to really build wealth for yourself, because you don't want to go into business to be broke, right? You just don't. So we're prioritizing that at week 3. Then we have Kelly Green. She is fantastic. She is a mindset coach. She came last year, and all the people on here also came last year, and they were mind-blowingly good. And so I can speak to their expertise and how good they are at presenting and engaging in the workshop. People cried during Kelly's session last time. Like, people were like, I'm having a revelation right now. So if you want that, come to her class. And that's one of the things people say about the Boss Club. It's so much more than business. It's life. Week 5 is You Better Work. So designing work processes that guarantee great experiences for both you and your clients. So once you get the clients, then what? Well, you got to have processes in place, ready to go, so that so that you can give a really good experience for them and for yourself, right? Because again, we're not trying to recreate old toxic things that you don't want to recreate. We don't want to create stress and anxiety in life. We want it to be a good, enjoyable experience for everyone. So we've got 2 guest experts, Alicia, who works with me, and Jessica, who has her own grant writing consultancy abroad and has a bunch of grant writing consultants under her that she hires to do international grant writing. She's incredible. And so is Alicia, and they're going to help you get those processes in place. And then we're ending with back to me about getting clients consistently and quickly. So it's an expansion upon what I teach in week 1. It's kind of that next level, keeping your pipeline full and then getting those people signed up to work with you. So it's more advanced stuff, marketing, social media, all of that, newsletters, free training events like this one. Yes, and this is live, Kia. If you join today, you're going to get access to all of last cohort stuff, which was just in April. You're going to get all the workbooks, you're going to get everything, but then we have the live session starting November 5th. Here's what you're going to create, because it's not just about information and what you're consuming. We are helping you build your materials out through the workshops, okay? So first of all, your service sheet. So that's what I call the written materials you'll send to prospective clients that explain who you are, what you do, why you do what you do, your qualifications, the services you offer, your pricing, and what their next steps are for working with you. I also share, like I said, examples from my own stuff. And now I'm just so thrilled to say you don't ever have to create materials that look that not good. Yours are going to look amazing from day one because I give you templates to use. You're also going to create client and subcontractor contracts if you need subcontractor contracts. And my father-in-law helped me develop these. You've got the full Word template. You plug your information in, and you've got it ready to go. Budget, cash flow, profit first spreadsheets. If you don't know what cash flow is, Stephanie's going to teach you, and that is going to help you actually be profitable in your business. Your marketing materials, okay? So not only do I give you examples, I give you templates, even like little Instagram templates to use, and I'll help you think about how to develop your message. So I'm not just giving you templates and sending you on your way. You'll also write things like promotional emails, and we'll talk about how to write about what you do and make it sound amazing. And we'll also help you do it in the workshops and in the monthly support calls. You'll create client evaluation and onboarding materials. So I don't take on a new client without them first filling out a questionnaire and then having a meeting and then probably doing a little bit more investigation into whether it would be a good fit to work together. So I'll share all the systems I have, all the surveys, materials that I use to do intake and get them through the process of getting started. So templates, you'll never have to worry again what those next steps are in a client relationship. And sometimes it's like, okay, what should I do next? Well, no, we have a whole process laid out for you. Then your work process. So doing the actual work of the grant search, the grant writing, etc. So the billable work, once you get down to that, we've got you covered. Let's see here. Ingrid says, should I wait until I've completed the Grant Writing Made Easy course? That's up to you. The only thing is we only offer this certain times a year. So we're not offering this again in 2021. So if you want to get in, now is the time to do that if you're ready to start. And I expect that people will be going through Grant Writing Made Easy, which is self-paced. You can do it on your own time at the same time that they're going through the Boss Club. Also next year, the price is going up by $500. So if you want it at this price point, now's the time. Excuse me. And then finally, your boss manifesto. So your own personal private statement on who you are, why you do what you do, how you'll take care of yourself, what you hope to grow through your business. This is just for you. And to me, it's super important that you do this deeper inner work because this is so much more than how you make money. This is your life. This is what you love. This is your passion. And we want to make sure that the business reflects that, right? So you've got to set up principles for yourself, like core values and strategies that are going to guide your work so that you are actually doing what you want to be doing. So here is the total course value or membership value. It's $10,542. But your price is $1,500 or 4 payments of $500. And I'm actually going to go ahead and throw up the link to that so that if you all want to go ahead and get signed up right now, you can do that. Possibly. Okay. There it is. Okay. You should see it now. So that's your price. The course is worth so much more than that. One of my members said during the first week, like the first week alone of this was worth more than what you charge for the whole course. So take it from our members. You can see here Kathleen, who was in the course, this first cohort said, this is a comment under one of our Facebook Lives about the course. It's so actionable and helps me to exude confidence. So calm confidence when onboarding new clients. So many new clients, international and North America based. Yes, Hannah, I'm going to send you an email, but you can also use that link that is right there popping up for you. I'll also put it here in the chat. Okay. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about what makes Boss Club different, because a lot of people could offer, something like this. I know other people offer similar things, but here's what I think sets us apart. One, it's taught by me, a trained educator. I have a PhD in rhetoric and composition, and I learned how to teach by teaching and earning my PhD. So I used to teach university writing. Oh, Marielle, thank you so much. And I think it makes a huge difference. So I know some things about curricular design and pedagogy, and I use that to develop this course. This course is also grounded in equity and justice. So I believe in, both personally and in my business, and actively fight for racial, ethnic, economic, gender, LGBTQ+, and disability equity. My teaching content and guest experts reflect that focus. If that makes you uncomfortable or you think it's wrong, the Boss Club is not the spot for you. Also, my course or my club features guest experts. So I have all these experts, finance, law, marketing, consulting, business mindset, coming to give you the best education you can get. So you're not just getting my expertise and perspectives every week, you're getting access to a bunch of pros. What else makes it different? It's results oriented. I'm here to help you succeed. Make the money and keep clients happy. I don't want you to just learn a bunch of stuff, never use it, never put it into action. We are taking action during each and every workshop, okay? So we're making it happen. And then finally, it's pleasurable. I don't want this to be boring. I don't want it to be a drag. Everybody who gave me feedback on the last Boss Club said they enjoyed every minute of it, learned so much, looked forward to coming to the workshops, and still look forward to coming to the monthly sessions. If what you're doing isn't pleasurable, why are you doing it, right? From the content to the design to the personalities you'll encounter, this is going to be a pleasurable experience, guaranteed. So I'm just curious if you would let me know in the chat, what would it be worth to you to have a shortcut to save dozens, if not hundreds, it's more like thousands of hours, trying to figure everything out on your own and learning through costly trial and error. So I'm trying to shortcut 6 years of work for you so that you can get where you want to go faster. So I'm curious, what would that be worth to you? What would it be worth to have a community of grant writing consultants from around the country, some around the world, who are supportive, knowledgeable, and there for you? What would that be worth to you? And honestly, that's my favorite part. The favorite part for me of the Boss Club is the other people. Yeah, Lavinia, is this a one-time thing or continual each month? How long does it last? So the Boss Club is a 1-year membership. So you get access to those 6 workshops plus ongoing monthly support meetings. Yeah, so what would it be like to feel more confident that you're taking the right steps to establishing your business, working with clients, writing successful grants, and building a profitable, equitable business, the type of business you would want to work for? And this is my son. I had to put him on here at the end because I always think about him ultimately with everything I do. Thank you, Courtney. What's it worth to you to build wealth and financial security for your clients, but also yourself and your family? To me, it's priceless, right? To me, being able to take great care of him, to set up a college fund for him. You know, that was one of my first things I did was when I was like, yeah, I'm leveling up my business. I set up a college fund and I said, he's going to have $100,000 by the time he's 18, just in what I put in. And then on top of that, interest. That's what I am passionate about, is taking care of him in ways that I never got to experience. And so to me, that's my ultimate joy and what makes this so worthwhile, even beyond what I do for my clients. Yeah, thank you. Yes. And Brenda said, your son is the reason for everything you do. Yes. Rika, yes, I suggest you do this and Grant Writing Made Easy if you're new to grant writing. Yep. And of course, Grant Writing Made Easy comes with this. So what would it be worth to do all of this, have access to training you can do on your own schedule, but also the live workshops and the monthly support meetings you need to get the interaction that you need? And don't forget, like I said, 1 year access to Grant Writing Made Easy, which is normally a lifetime membership, is $500. Yeah, like Courtney said, financial freedom and time with your family. Marielle, yes, we have a payment plan. It's wait, did I say that? 4 payments of $500. Oh, thank you, Lavinia. 4 payments of $500 every 30 days until it's complete. So if you're ready to join, if you want to be in the Boss Club with us, click right there on the bottom left-hand corner where it says Join Us. Let's see here. Let's make sure that, yep, that's working. Once you get to that page, all you have to do is enter your contact info up here, then your billing address and shipping address. Now, the reason you have to enter your shipping address is, again, so I can ship you the cute merch. So we have this, we have the sticker, and then we have an accessory pouch, which I don't have with me right now. And then select your payment option and payment info. So this is where, if you want to do the payments, 4 payments of $500, you can choose that. Or you can do the one-time payment and be done with it. And also you're getting a discount that way. And then hit place your order. First select, I agree to the terms and conditions. And definitely check that out, read through it, and then hit place your order now. And then you'll get sent to the registration, your registered page that says, okay, here's where your info is going. Look for the email here. And from there, you can use that info to log in today. Like if you want to get started right now, nothing's stopping you besides getting registered. So once you register, you'll log into the course and you'll go straight in. You can download all of these workbooks. You can even watch last cohorts recordings if you want to just go ahead and do that. I'm the type of person who would go in there and go ahead and do that. So yeah, all of it's in there. So I do want to share a couple things with you right here. Just some member testimonials. This is from Angie Bates. I love her business name. It's called The Right CEO. She said, I had very little formal experience. I had the writing skills down, but never knew where to go to learn all the other skills I needed, like budgeting and contracts. One of the most important lessons I learned was how to break each project down and establish a structured timeline to stay on track. Everyone is so encouraging and easy to talk to, and I love that. It gave me so much more confidence to just do it. I'm more confident in telling potential clients I write grants, take this course before you start your grant writing business. Brenda, yes, if you want the level of detail with all of the stuff that's included, let's see, Alicia, are you still in here? Or I can actually pull it up really quickly, I think. Yeah, I sent you all straight to the checkout page since I already gave you all the info here. But if you want to go look at the full breakdown, all the details of the Boss Club, I'm just pulling that URL up for you real quick. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so Brenda, you can go and look at all of that info there. And then here's what Shamitria said. She said, an awesome place to network with driven and inspirational bosses. After joining the club, I now have a template to use to better build out my grant writing services, particularly, and to new clients. The most valuable lesson I learned were strategies to implement on how to not undersell myself, business, and skills. My favorite things about the club was the recorded sessions, workbooks, and community of amazing people. I would highly recommend this club to anyone looking to structure a profitable grant writing business. I absolutely enjoyed the club. It was both educational and fun. Okay, so I would love for you to join us inside the Grant Writing Boss Club. We had such a blast last time, and I'm still loving getting to know all of our bosses even more deeply throughout the rest of the year, watching their businesses grow from where they were back in April to getting new clients, asking for more money than they did before, and getting more money than they did before. So again, one payment of $1,500 or 4 payments of $500. Yes, I should have mentioned this is only available until October 31st. Okay, October 31st is the deadline. It's not an arbitrary one. It's so we have a little bit of time, a buffer between then and November 5th when the workshop begins. Yes, good question, Ingrid. Thank you. Now, I do want to share something else with you all. As you all are thinking through this and asking questions, I'm actually going to play a little video of one of our Boss Club members. Hi, Justina. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic.
Good,
Thank you so much for this. I'd love for you just to tell me, why you joined the Boss Club and what you hoped to gain from it.
I joined the Boss Club because I'm in the process of, because of my experience with your classes, I have been able to start my own LLC in consulting, grant writing, and editing. And so I joined the class in an effort to try to organize my business a little bit better. And it's really helped with that. Just the step-by-step process and learning all the legal ins and outs and, how to choose the right, corporation and how to get banking started and knowing what to charge for my services and my time because what you related to us, were a lot more valuable than what I realized anyway. So, I mean, it's just been awesome. I'm a PhD. I took a lot of grant writing classes in college and, my PhD is in nonprofit management. And I didn't have any classes in there that were even close to what you have been able to teach and the being able to implement the information from the class has been phenomenal for me anyway. I've been able to take what you gave me and use it to really be productive and constructive with my time. And I don't know, I could go on and on. It's just made me so much more efficient with my time and being able to get done what I needed to do and reach my goals and objectives.
So what would you say to someone who was thinking about joining the Boss Club? We're opening that next cohort up. So what would you say to someone?
Do it. Go for it. Do it. It's amazing. There's just no way that you're not going to get something out of this class. And for what the price is, it's definitely worth your time and energy, and it will get you going on the right path. And you'll feel so much more confident with what you're doing after you've taken the class. And it's not like you have to be there in person. If you're busy like I am, everything's recorded. You can download all the workbooks. You have plenty of time to fill them out. So even at first, if you feel overwhelmed by all the information, if you just take it one step at a time, it's something that's completely doable for anybody. If I can fit it in, I know anybody else can fit it in. I promise. So I definitely take that leap and do it. Just do it.
Thank you. Oh, you're so awesome. I appreciate that so much. Oh, yes, I forgot. I had to mute myself to stop the feedback. Yeah, so that was Justina. And I'm going to show you one more. There are also a bunch more testimonials on the Boss Club page, which I'll link that again here if you want to check those out before you head over to the sales page. So there are more testimonials on there, but I'm going to share one more with you. And I think that will cover a little bit more, but please keep asking me questions because I'm going through those as we're watching the videos, as you all can tell. Oops.
Hi, Justina.
There we go. Okay, this is Sheila.
So can you tell me about
either like some of your favorite sessions or some of your favorite lessons that you learned during the Boss Club?
Sure. Okay. First of all, I love the opening, the know yourself. I thought that was very helpful, the steps that we went through, because it helps you to really frame. A lot of times we think we know exactly why we're entering into a business or why we got started, but it really forces you to sit down and think about, number one, why you're doing it, and then what you want from it. That's what I love. The fact that it's like, it doesn't have to be where you are now, where would you like to be? So I love that. I also loved knowing your worth, because I'm terrible at, just giving my talents away and thinking, oh, nobody will pay for this. So it's nice to hear. And it's also nice to hear strategies, different people telling you, well, look, here is what I did. Like Amatola said, I get up at 5 a.m. in the morning and I work, around my children's schedule. To hear people's strategies was great, because a lot of times you think, oh, I can't get this done with COVID if I have distractions at home or whatever. Okay, work from 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. if that's what it takes. And then I found it interesting. I believe it was Amatola, but I'm not sure, where she said she sent like cold call emails and how people responded to those. So that gave me the idea, like, you know what? If she could do it, why can't I?
Mm-hmm.
And I also love the legal aspect, to make sure that we have everything in order, rather than after the fact thinking, oh, why didn't I have this if a problem develops or whatever. So that was great. I can tell you that I benefited from each session. I thought every session really, I never got bored. I thought that every time, and I was very motivated after each session to, even if it was something small. And that's what I loved about it. You said, don't try to accomplish everything, pick one or two things that you can accomplish and do that. If it's a situation where from week to week you can't do everything, focus on something and take it from there. And that's when I found out I wasn't as overwhelmed.
That's awesome. And I'll say that you sent us your service sheet. So one of the things we do for anyone watching is you draft a service sheet. We have templates for that. So you explain who you are, what you do, why you do it, how much everything costs, all your pricing details. And so Sheila submitted hers and it was awesome, super impressive. And we just had a few suggestions. And so I think your service sheet is probably ready to go.
And I will tell you, just even the ideas from others. And also I love the Slack group, because that also motivated me. The comments, from people and my making comments from others, I think that helps a lot. And the accountability, where it's like, okay, I've told everybody that I'm going to have this done by a certain time, so let's get it done. And I will tell you, the templates are just amazing, because you don't have to reinvent the wheel. And that's what I love. And I love the fact that you are just so willing to say, hey, feel free to just change, my name or my business and insert yours and use the same language. It's okay. I mean, that's great, because we don't have to reinvent the wheel. Or if we say, okay, I would say it a different way, it still gives us something to start with. And it helps, knowing that, you've had success at this.
Absolutely. Yeah. Use my language, take it as long as it's accurate to what you're doing, like that's fine. Yeah. I wish I had all of those things when I got started. So that's why they're in there. So So Sheila, what would you say to someone who's considering joining the Boss Club and they're just not sure yet?
I will tell you, I believe it was money well spent. I don't regret it at all. I love the fact that it's almost a situation where you have a network of people for the rest of your life if you want. And that's what I love, like the connections. And I like the fact that everybody wasn't necessarily specifically just grant writing. You know, people had other businesses, but related to, say, either fundraising or grant writing, or they were in the arts and they were interested in how to help their particular agency raise additional funds. So I like the fact that you have a diversity of students in it. And I learned so much from everybody and everyone's perspective. And I think that is great because it's a situation where every session I, found something that I could use either in my own business or even in my own personal life, just to develop me or help me as a person. So that's why, I was really reflecting on and thinking it was money well spent. You can't buy this sort of information. And for what you're charging, I think is just phenomenal. Because I've looked into other grant writing scenarios, and they can't offer what you offer in terms of the experience, the camaraderie with the other students, and the information. And then your speakers were all so phenomenal and helpful in terms of providing useful information.
That's so fantastic to hear. Oh, I love it. Well, this has been great, Sheila. I know you're super busy. You got another trip coming up. To share those two with you. And now I'll just stick around to answer questions as they come up, if any more come up. Again, this ends October 31st. So after that, no more Boss Club for 2021. It's just members who are already in their cohorts. And we'll offer another one in 2022 at some point. I'm not 100% sure yet on when that will be. But if you're wanting to start your year and just take off, this is for you. Kia, how do you gain access to the grant writing course? You will receive an email with the link and your username and password. And when you log in to, I guess I could show you, but basically when you log into my site, grantwritingmadeeasy.com, you'll be logged into both courses at the same time, and you can navigate between them up on the menu. Yeah, great question. So super easy. You'll have the same username and password for both. It's all in the same spot. Brenda, yes, awesome. You're so welcome. I hope you get to join us. Oh, I understand that about grad school. I used to be a grad student. Maybe the payment plan will be a helpful option for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Courtney, Grant Writing Made Easy and Boss Club are one cost. Yes, so this cohort, I didn't offer this last time, but this cohort gets a membership to Grant Writing Made Easy included with their Grant Writing Boss Club. So the $1,500 or the 4 payments of $500 covers GWME also. So you'll get when you sign up today or whenever you sign up, you'll get your login to that as well. Yeah. Awesome. Yay. I'm so excited, Courtney. I can't wait to see you in Boss Club. It really is just such a great time. Like, I feel like they are friends, not just folks in one of my courses, because we got to know each other so well. Like, I would love to do a live meetup. Kia, yes, you can do them separately. Grant Writing Made Easy, you could do that first. It's $500 for a lifetime membership, or $300 plus $30 a month for a monthly membership. Yes. Any other questions? We still have folks in here, so I bet you've got a question you want to ask, and I'm more than happy to answer. I think the thing that I really want you all to know is just my personal philosophy, I think really comes through in building a business. what I've learned, what I believe, is that it is, of course, about making money, supporting yourself, building wealth. All of those things are very important to me, but doing it in a way that is full of integrity, that is building the type of world that you want to see, that is prioritizing equity, justice, prioritizes people. That is built into everything that we do. And when I say prioritize people, I don't just mean your clients and the folks that they serve. I mean yourself, your family. I don't want you to build a business that makes your life worse. And a lot of other programs that help you build businesses are all about the business. And they're not about making sure that you as the business owner are well cared for, by yourself, especially. And that's why we have that one whole week about mindset. And that week really is transformative. Last time it was at the end of the Boss Club 6 weeks of workshops. And this time I moved it up because I think we need to get to it sooner because it's so integral to mental health and emotional health, everything. And you've got to have that, because if you're on, a shaky foundation and you're not taking care of yourself, then you can't take care of a business either. Okay. Any other questions? I can keep talking about Boss Club forever, but I don't think anyone wants that. And also, that's the great thing about the 6 weeks of workshops is most of the weeks have guest experts. So you're not just listening to me talk the whole time. You're actually learning from diverse perspectives and folks from around the world. Like Alicia is in Denmark, and I can't remember, where is Jessica? She's in Thailand or something. But yeah, she's not here. She's in Asia somewhere. Okay, I think that's all the questions. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I thank you all so much for being here today. I genuinely hope to see you in the Boss Club. It's such an incredible experience. And even for me, who's running it, it's an incredible experience, and I have to do a ton of work to make it work. So if I'm enjoying it, I know you're going to enjoy it, and my members enjoy it so much and got so much out of it. You're so welcome, Jennifer. I'm so glad that you are here. And I know that the people in here are motivated, are people guided by the greater good. And those are the people I love to work with. So I would love to work with you and help you build the business that is going to give you the freedom, the wealth, the just the fulfillment that you're possibly looking for right now. I know a lot of people right now are really rethinking what it is they do on the day-to-day at their job or in their career. And so this is an option for you, and I'm here to help you do it. All right, that's all I'm going to say. I'll be emailing you all the replay, other information, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Bye.